The NFL isn't exactly thrilled with what the Kansas City Chiefs are up to, and we'll dive into that along with three other stories in today's video. So, if you enjoy content about the Kansas City Chiefs, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more updates by clicking the red button below. First up, let's talk about a Chiefs rookie who's already surpassing expectations. When Kansas City traded up to draft Texas wide receiver Xavier Worthy, it was clear that his speed caught Andy Reid's eye. Early in training camp, it became obvious that Worthy would be a key target for Patrick Mahomes. In the first week of camp, Mahomes connected with Worthy on a deep pass into the end zone, and the chemistry was undeniable. Now, just 2 weeks into the preseason, Worthy continues to impress. He made several big plays in the deep passing game, including a spectacular sideline catch and a touchdown where he outsmarted a defender with a fake crossing route. If Worthy can carry this momentum into the regular season, the Chiefs might just revive some of that 2018 offensive magic. With the 2024 NFL season fast approaching, it's time to start considering potential trade moves. And one name that stands out is Chiefs wide receiver Sky Moore. If Moore were to be traded, the Dallas Cowboys seem like a logical landing spot. The Cowboys are in need of more depth at receiver, especially with CeeDee Lamb currently holding out over his contract. To make a strong push this season with Dak Prescott, Lamb, and Micah Parsons, Dallas could use a receiver like Moore. Drafted in 2022, Moore has shown flashes of his potential with sharp route running, quickness, and a knack for tracking deep balls. However, he's fallen down the depth chart in Kansas City due to the emergence of players like Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Marquez Valdes-Scantling. This makes it the perfect time for the Cowboys to consider adding Moore to their roster. On a different note, Louis Rees-Zammit struggled to impress in his recent preseason appearance for the Chiefs, while Carson Steele is competing hard for a roster spot. Rees-Zammit, who signed a 3-year deal with the Chiefs as part of the NFL's International Player Pathway program, has faced a tough learning curve transitioning from rugby union to the NFL. After a slow start against the Jaguars, Rees-Zammit took the field again against the Lions. Although he managed to return a kickoff for 27 yards and showed his versatility on special teams, he still has some work to do to solidify his spot on the team. While Rees-Zammit did manage a solid block and pass protection on a crucial third down during the Chiefs' narrow 24-23 loss to the Lions, some fans are more impressed with undrafted free agent Carson Steele. The fullback out of UCLA may have only picked up 8 yards on 3 carries, but his power caught everyone's attention. Now, on to our second story, a key update that could help the Kansas City Chiefs secure their 9th straight division title. The NFL has one main team to beat, the Kansas City Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and head coach Andy Reid. Since Mahomes became the starting quarterback in 2018, the Chiefs have reached the AFC Championship game every single year, made it to 4 Super Bowls, and won 3 of them. Mahomes was named MVP in those crucial victories against the Philadelphia Eagles and twice against the San Francisco 49ers. Now they're on the verge of something historic, a chance to achieve the first ever Super Bowl three-peat. The Chiefs are heavily favored to clinch their 9th consecutive AFC West title, just 2 shy of the New England Patriots' NFL record of 11. Mahomes' impressive 35-5 record against AFC West rivals, including the Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, and Los Angeles Chargers, certainly helps their case. The recent departure of Broncos safety Justin Simmons, who has 5 interceptions against the Chiefs, to the Atlanta Falcons on a 1-year, $8 million contract, makes Kansas City's path even smoother. Mahomes has a dominant 12-1 record against Denver, and while the Broncos did manage to beat the Chiefs 24-9 last season thanks to a Simmons interception, that was their first win after 16 straight losses to Andy Reid's squad. With Simmons gone, Denver's shaky quarterback situation, and the uncertainties surrounding the Chargers and Raiders, the Chiefs are clear favorites to win their division for the 9th year in a row. But, as always, the games still have to be played. Even with Simmons' departure, he'll get another shot at the Chiefs in Week 3 when the Falcons face Kansas City at Mercedes-Benz Stadium on Sunday night. The Falcons haven't made the playoffs since 2017, which is why they made a big move on March 11th by signing Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million contract. It's clear that Atlanta is all in this season, especially in the relatively weak NFC South division. Along with Cousins, the Falcons hired Rams defensive coordinator Raheem Morris as head coach, who previously served as Atlanta's interim head coach in 2020 and has been with the team in various roles since 2015. They also added former Patriot Matt Judon to their defense. With Grady Jarrett, Jesse Bates III, AJ Terrell, and now Simmons joining the roster, the Falcons' defense looks like one of the strongest on paper heading into the next season. As for the Chiefs, they're focused on winning an unprecedented third straight Super Bowl championship. While Patrick Mahomes and the offense get most of the attention, one of the big questions facing the team is who will step up to fill the shoes of the departed L'Jarius Sneed. All-pro cornerback Trent McDuffie has established himself as the clear number one corner, but who will take the spot across from him? When asked recently, Chiefs defensive backs coach Dave Merritt said they're still looking for someone to step up. Jalen Watson and Joshua Williams have both played significant snaps, and Nazeeh Johnson is working his way back from a knee injury. But the team needs someone to claim that position so they don't have to keep rotating players and second-guessing. Right now, the Chiefs are still figuring out who will lock down those key defensive positions. Joshua Williams is currently listed as the number 2 corner, with Shamari Connor slotted in as the nickelback. Right behind them are Nazeeh Johnson, Jalen Watson, and Keith Taylor Jr. Our third story centers around Louis Rees-Zammit, whose NFL dream has hit a bump in the road as the Kansas City Chiefs gear up for their final preseason games. The 23-year-old former Wales international is in a tough battle to make the Chiefs' final 53-man roster. Unfortunately, his chances took a hit when he missed a recent training session due to an injury. With only 2 preseason games left, time is running out for Rees-Zammit to make his mark. His performance in the recent game against the Jacksonville Jaguars received mixed reviews, with some questioning his overall impact on the field. As the Chiefs prepare to face the Detroit Lions this weekend and then the Chicago Bears next Friday, Rees-Zammit will be hoping to prove himself if he can get back on the field. But it's a race against time, as Chiefs special teams coordinator Dave Toub revealed that Rees-Zammit missed a session due to a back issue. Toub emphasized the need for more reps to clear up any confusion on the field, particularly after a mistake on a kick return against the Jaguars ended up costing the team. Despite these challenges, Toub is still eager to see more from Rees-Zammit, though his availability remains uncertain. "We've got time to evaluate, but I still want to see what he can do," Toub said. Rees-Zammit, a British and Irish Lions tourist, has been on a crash course in American football since joining the NFL's International Player Pathway program earlier this year. Reflecting on his experience, Rees-Zammit told the Irish NFL show, "It was a great first experience. I loved getting the snaps I did on special teams, which was amazing. I've just got to review, see how I can get better, and take it on to the next game." He also shared how much he enjoyed the atmosphere, describing it as pretty electric, with loads of Chiefs fans filling the stadium. As the Super Bowl champions get ready to kick off the 2024 NFL season against the Baltimore Ravens on September 6th, Rees-Zammit will be hoping to turn things around and secure his spot on the roster.